classified intelligence report has laid bare how corrupt prosecutors and lawyers are allegedly being paid exorbitant retainer fees by powerful criminal syndicates to secure bail for dangerous offenders, many of whom return to communities and immediately resume their criminal activities. The report, authorized by suspended Inspector General of Intelligence (IGI) Imtiaz Fazil, was compiled after oversight engagements with top officials in South African Police Service Crime Intelligence. It lends strong support to KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi's explosive claims that organized crime networks and drug cartels have infiltrated the country's criminal justice system. Mkhwanazi's allegations, which also implicated suspended Police Minister Senzo Mchunu, prompted President Cyril Ramaphosa to establish the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry to probe the alleged interference. In his report, penned in November 2024, Fazil warns that intelligence-led operations are being undermined by a justice system riddled with corruption. He notes that suspects involved in some of country's most violent crimes, cash in transit heist, kidnapping for ransom, and extortion rackets are repeatedly granted bail despite posing severe risks to public safety. He wrote, "It was pointed out during our oversight engagements that some dangerous criminals apprehended through intelligence received from SAPSCI are often released on bail only to return to society to commit more heinous crimes. This is due to pervasive corruption within the criminal justice system, especially the alleged involvement of corrupt prosecutors and attorneys who are paid retainer fees by criminal syndicates." He adds that some suspects walk free despite facing as many as 20 charges, illustrating the scale of the problem. According to the report, even when crime intelligence successfully curtailed the number of CIT attacks, the masterminds, many of them out on bail, simply shifted their operations. They allegedly branched into the now notorious extortion protection fee, mafias, and kidnapping networks. Fazil argues that criminals' access to substantial financial resources allows them to manipulate the justice system, and stated that at the center of this criminals' freedom are their deep pockets, which enable them to pay lawyers ridiculous money to cut deals with prosecutors. He warns that the continued release of repeat offenders is crippling the fight against organized crime, calling for urgent intervention by the criminal justice cluster. The report also criticizes SAPS Crime Intelligence for failing to act on several recommendations made by the State Capture Commissions under commission, particularly those involving its own members. Of the 10 on the related cases implicated CI personnel, only one investigation is reportedly at an advanced stage. 2 cases are before court, another is at an inquiry stage, while criminal investigations into 6 matters have been deliberately stopped. No reasons whatsoever have been provided in this regard. Does this mean that no further investigations will be undertaken, or that it has been decided not to pursue those investigations? He warns that progress has stagnated and that SAPSCI must take a more proactive stance in ensuring accountability, especially since current and former members of the division are implicated in wrongdoing. Fazil concludes by stressing that implementing the Zondo Commission's recommendations should remain a priority, and that we will continue to monitor implementation and progress, urging renewed urgency and focus to restore integrity within the intelligence environment and the broader criminal justice system. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.